Welcome to our 2 cents. Welcome to our 2 cents.
Ladies and gentlemen and non-binary folk, welcome back to our 2 cents. We're doing it again here at Raxo Studios with your host, Oscar. Thank you for all your support. Please continue to hit the subscribe button. It's free to you, and it means the world to me. It's motivation. Fuel in the gas tank in the fuel. What is it? What is the word, the phrase? I don't know. I don't remember. Don't forget my sounds today. Last week we went through a whole goddamn episode and you used the soundboard one time.
Because there was nothing good to play it on.
Well, you should. That's your job to find something good to play it on.
That's what I was doing.
Anyways, it is thanks to Trump. It is becoming hard to live. Thanks to Trump. No, I'm just kidding. It is thanks to the decisions that people make. Government has no effect on me. It's decisions that I've made. Change of jobs, and that puts you behind when you tell your old job to go fuck themselves because they told you. Because they told you that just be happy you have a job and they won't give you a raise. So you tell them to go fuck themselves. You tell them, here's your fucking truck. Come pick up your stupid ass truck here at this fucking place. Goddamn fuckers. Anyways, that's enough about that. But what has been happening? Look, last week we got really, according to the news, we got really close to World War III.
We did?
Yeah, we did. But it was all a distraction. Israel attacked Iran, and Iran had said, it's not Iran. Yeah, it is Iran. People used to call it Iran. Yeah, but Iran doesn't make sense. So, but there comes the people from that country. It's not Iran. It's Iran. Shut the fuck up. Don't tell me what the fuck to say. But I just call it Iran because it sounds more like a country, not
so
like
it just sounds more
not like I ran away from ice. What?
So it just damn.
Yeah, that exactly that. What you were gonna say, that's exactly what it was gonna be. It. Anyways, you could tell that's my son because he forgets what he says, just like I forget what the fuck I've been saying. Anyways, we're gonna go into a different direction today because the last, I want to say 4 or 5 episodes, we've been complaining about rowdy people, black people, people who think of themselves as victims.
You sure about that?
Well, I mean, how many videos have we shown? I didn't do that. That's not what I did. I was just running and my hand smacked her in the head.
A lot.
Oh, he was in my way. He told me to move out of my seat. That's why I stabbed him. Yeah, but these people are offended by everything and ashamed by nothing.
So they go into an abandoned building and then something falls on their head.
It's white people's fault. That's the narrative that these people paint to the world. But like I said, we're done talking about that. We're done. We're not bringing that up anymore.
Well, you just brought it up yourself.
Well, I'm saying what I'm not going to bring up anymore.
Then why did you bring it up?
Because I'm saying that I'm not going to bring that anymore. That's why. Yeah, get involved more. That's good. Get involved. Okay. Anyway, so we were done talking about that, and I wanted to find funny shit to laugh at because
now he's making me do that.
Well, you're gonna have to do that. You have to do something because we're recording twice a month now instead of the 4 or 5 usually that we were doing. This is so sad. I just don't have time anymore. See, time is of essence. It's valuable. I should have taken more. I can't even do my clips anymore to upload them on YouTube because I don't have any more time. But I'm going to have to make you do that this time around. But anyways, this is the world we live in. I don't know if anybody remembers We're gonna go on the first one. I don't know if anybody remembers the movie The Matrix. The movie The Matrix was made by two gentlemen. I don't know any of their lifestyles back in the day when they made that movie, but I'm assuming during that time they were manly men because it was in the 90s. There was some of that gay shit, but I will say, gay people from the 90s, they're more rational. They actually, see, like older gay people actually hate what's happening today with all that gay shit that they're trying to push. Well, thanks to Trump, it's going to stop now, so they won't have to push that shit anymore. Thanks to the great, big, beautiful bill of Trump. That's right. America. Greatest nation in the world. You know what? You know how I know that America? America's a continent. Yeah. So therefore, I'm American. Thank you. Central American, but I'm American, okay? Yeah, we can use that one there. That's okay. We'll allow it because we love America. You know what? I've met people. I met people who are from this country, black people who are from this country, and they complain about this country every which way, left and right. They say this is the worst country in the world, even though they have never been to another country. They have the balls to say this is the worst country in the world. This country doesn't care about you. Tell me a country that gives a fuck about you. I'll wait. Tell me a country that's, yes, there for the people. See, nobody's going to say anything because nobody knows of a fucking country that's there for the people. You know, I saw a post today saying, there was somebody that posted saying that Japan has the not the greatest, the biggest, I guess the most people over 100 years of age. And this dumbass was saying it's because they have great health care and they have a healthy lifestyle. Well, first of all, the health care, that's on you. Stop fucking eating so much fucking chips. Like, we eat chips a lot lately. Stop eating so much fucking chips and drinking soda. I drink a lot of soda lately too. Ugh. Anyways, yes, we did. Shut up. Don't say it. But stop being a fucking glutton. If you're a fucking fat glutton, you will end up with a bad health. Right? Simple as that. It's not the country's fucking fault that you're a fat fuck. It's your own fault because you decided to put more in this hole that came out of this other hole. So make sure that as the equal amount of the you put in this hole comes out of the other hole and you won't be a fat ass. Where was I going with that? Oh, Japan. So this person posted that Japan has the most oldest people in the world, over 100 years old. And they were saying, oh, this is because that shows the country has great health, quality, whatever, and healthy routines or whatever the fuck, right? And I look at this post and I'm like, these people don't know shit. Isn't Japan one of the countries where they weren't allowed to have more than 2 fucking kids?
Yeah.
Right? So, Japan, when there was a girl born, and it was the first child to be born, and there was a girl, guess what?
What?
Kill that bitch. We want a boy, we want a man to be the first one born. Those were the Japanese. That's not America. As much as you want to say America is misogynist and shit like that, no. It was Japan that did that. I think China did that too. It was a couple countries that were only allowing a certain amount of kids to be born because they were trying to control population.
And also pets.
Who, what?
Also, they control pets too, so like.
They do that here in this country too because they neuter every single dog that gets to the dog pound. They neuter or they spay them. They can't have puppies no more. I think that's fucking. I mean, just fucking be. People don't even take care of themselves. Why? What makes people think that they're gonna take care of dogs? So I guess I'm okay with that one. I'm okay with that. They're animals. We love them, but they're animals. Trump says that too, by the way. Anyways, so the reason why they have the oldest population right now is because they were only allowed to have a certain amount of kids. It's not because they have the greatest fucking healthcare in the world. No. It's not because they're fucking well studied. No. Well studied. Those people are racist too, by the way. They don't like black people over there. So just so you know.
Yeah, and also they question black people too.
Yeah, there's a picture, there's a video, I think it's Japanese or Chinese, I don't know, they all look the same. So there's a video of this Asian lady in front of this guy with this kind of like scary looking mask. And he takes, the lady doesn't even flinch at all. But this dude takes the mask off, she sees that it's a black guy, she's like, ah! She gets scared. So, you know.
Was it dark at the time?
No, it looked like midday. I mean, okay. So you know, you could tell that. Well, that guy was wearing gloves, so he couldn't tell in his hands what color his skin was. But they are afraid of black people. Even when Japanese children see black people, they start finger pointing at them like, ha ha, ha ha. You know, when somebody gets fucked up and they doing something stupid, or they get smacked because they said something stupid. That's what I feel like telling people. Ha ha! Ha ha! I'm going to do Millhouse. Is it Millhouse? No, that's Nelson. Yeah, that's right. Nelson. Millhouse is the other. The goddamn Jew. He is a Jew.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, Millhouse is a Jew. That's a Jewish last name too. That's another fucking. Oh, you know what? We said we were going to talk about bad Jews because sure, they're allowed to defend themselves, I guess, when, you know, when somebody doesn't punch you and just looks at you wrong, you're allowed to defend yourself. When your Bible tells you that only Jewish people are the chosen one, even though the Jews were the one that crucified Jesus Christ, right? The Son of God, the one that they prayed to. Yes, they did. By the way, if any Christian, you know what? Like that no king fucking protest, right? There was a stupid ass person over there with a sign that says Jesus is king. Which, okay, you know what? You know my posture with religion. It's like, ha ha, kind of one of those two, but you know, that's my posture with religion. I laugh at people, but I'll respect the fact that you're saying Jesus is king. I'll respect it, even though nobody knows for a fact. But, you know, I'll respect it. But what I will not respect is when a fucking stupid-ass Christian has a sign that says Jesus is king, and just 2 inches right under it, it says, I support Israel. Yo! Jesus is king. You support Israel, Jewish people. Meaning, Jesus is king, so you support the people that got him crucified. And you're going to say, no, it was the Romans who crucified. Yes, they were.
They decided to vote, though, didn't they?
But yes, they decided to release the criminal, the one that was robbing, killing people. They decided to let that guy go so they could crucify Jesus. That's exactly what they did. That's Barrabas? I just know his name in Spanish. I don't know what his name in English is, but it's Barrabas. That's his name. There was two people, because this is what the Romans would do during that time when they discover that when they discovered that the cutting the wrist of people, like they bleed out to death. That's why they put the nails right there. Right here.
Well, wasn't it like dead center?
Nope, not in the hand. Nothing happened. If you get stabbed right there, nothing happens. You'll be fine. You'll survive.
So you just basically have a hole.
You just have a hole there, but it wasn't there. The fucking nails on Jesus, they go here, because your veins are right there. Like, and you slice your hands. Is it vertically? What's that?
Horizontally.
Horizontal. That's right. See, good. He's learning something. If you slice your hand vertically, well, horizontally, we could save you. The paramedics to save your life. Like, you just probably go like that, and your vein will shut, and it'll be okay.
Well, yeah, it would act like a little.
Yeah, but if you slice your hand this way, oh, you're fucked. oh, you're fucked because you just slid the fucking vein this way, long ways, and that vein's gonna open up. Kind of like, remember we were talking about they butterfly your dick if that fish gets into your wiener?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like that if you do that to your veins right there, well, you can't stop that bleeding and you will die for sure because you'll bleed to death. Okay? But the Romans had figured that much out, so they would put fucking nails in people's wrist and on the top of your feet just to hold you up. But anyways, the Jewish people were the ones who released the criminal, and they wanted to crucify Jesus because they were saying that he was committing crimes against religion, even though because he was just saying that he was the son of God, and that's what Jewish people didn't like. So that's why they say, "Oh, let's get him crucified, crucify him." And the Bible specifically says that if they do that to the Son of God, the kingdom of heaven will not be for them anymore. So meaning what they're saying, oh, that we're the chosen people, we were the chosen people, God's chosen people. Well, when they crucified Jesus, they ain't getting that shit no more. They ain't. That was good. We're laughing about Jesus, right? Not Jewish people. Yeah, we have to say that because pretty soon there will be a law put into place where you can't make fun of Jewish people no more, by the way.
Oh, yeah, you told us.
Mm-hmm. That's where we're at. Anyways, well, how did I get all the way over here?
Because we were just talking about the sign.
What sign?
The sign that you were just mentioning about that Jesus is the king.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, that's stupid. Well, that's fucking retarded because you cannot be saying Jesus is king and then support the people that got your king crucified. Like that's got to be a special kind of stupid. Like it's either you're for it or you're not. You can't just be both sides. And also, if Jesus is king, why are you in favor of people getting murdered? Now, you know what? Fuck the adults. Let's not even talk about the adults. Let's just think of the children.
Wait, that is a good question.
I'm just saying. What's a good question?
That how do we get to this topic? Because we were just on about China and Japan about.
No, but before we were talking about that picture I told you to bring up.
Well, yeah, but you.
Oh, the Matrix. Anyways, let's go back to the Matrix. What I was getting, my original thought. This is how my brain works. We start on one side and we ended up in the Bible. We were talking, damn. Oh, and then I said that the gays from the 90s were better than the gays from today because they're not retarded like the gays from today. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. Exactly. You know what?
Wait, so show it to them?
Yeah, pull it up. Okay, so those are the top two, right? At the top.
Uh-huh.
Those are the two dudes that created the movie The Matrix. All right? The blue pill, red pill. Well, it looks like these two motherfuckers took the fucking blue pill. Because today in 2025, that's them at the bottom. Both of them.
They look mentally challenged.
Well, given the fact that they now think that they are women, a couple of things are, one of the couple of things that I'm going to mention is true. Like you said, they are probably mentally challenged, or they told them because they work in Hollywood. Hollywood told them. And by the way, Hollywood, that's the kind of tree that back in the days when they thought the sorcerers and magicians and all that were real. Like that's the kind of tree they would get their wands from. Like the magician wand. Huh?
Like where they'll think of the thing and then do the thing.
I don't know what you're saying. But do you know the wand, the magician's wand?
Yeah, the one.
Well, it's made out of a tree called holly tree.
Holly tree?
Yes. Hollywood.
Holly tree.
Hollywood.
Holly tree.
Yeah. So it's all the way It's all dark magic. Dark, like the dark magician from Yu-Gi-Oh. Anyways, that's not true. Yu-Gi-Oh is good. Don't fucking fuck with Yu-Gi-Oh. Anyways,
Well, yeah, but so when you were being little dumb at the time,
what we talking about?
those times that you left your Yu-Gi-Oh cards outside.
I would be a millionaire today if I had those Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but this is the problem with black people. You can't live anything unattended. Not all black people, certain black people. And I'm pretty sure it was the black people that stole my Yu-Gi-Oh card. So, there's that. I said it. It's out in the world. And if I'm wrong,
Wait, do you remember what the case looks like?
it wasn't a case. I had bought a folder.
Yeah, like a folder. Do you know like what it looks like?
I think it was white. I don't remember. White or black. I don't remember. But I had a folder and I had those pages, those
Yeah, that had
the little pockets. Yeah, I had a bunch of those in the folder and they all got taken away. I had a folder full and then I had my deck that I used to play people with because there was a bunch of kids there that we used to play with. See, like nowadays, kids don't really go outside, and I get it. Video games are better than fucking standing in the sun and getting sunburned all fucking day, right? But also, sunlight in your skin is good. It's the only way your body is gonna turn sunlight into vitamin D, which you need, and that's why people were getting COVID because people weren't getting vitamin D in their system.
I thought it was vitamin Z.
Vitamin C is from oranges and shit like
That's
that.
Z.
Oh, Z? I don't even think is that a thing?
Because I remember we were talking about that one before.
No, I don't think. I would remember if there was a vitamin Z. Well, anyways, two things are real. We were talking about this picture. We're still on it. It's still on there, huh? So that's ridiculously retarded. You can take it off before you close it. Yeah, well, I said it before you even did it, and you didn't listen. Anyways, that's what happens. Hollywood got those two. And you can't say they always felt like women. Both of them? Both of them? Two things. Another thing could be real. This people have been drinking too much plastic water. And that's why they now think that, you know what, I drink a lot of plastic water lately now too. So, fuck, I'm going to turn into a translate soon. Anyways. I'm going to be like, I've always been a woman with a deep fucking voice. I've always been a woman. You should call me a woman because I am a woman. I identify myself as a woman. Oh, and what I was saying about Trump's big, beautiful tax bill, the new one that he passed, it's taking away gender affirming care. Good.
So it's only
Pay for it your fucking self. If I gotta pay for it myself to chop my balls off so I don't have any more kids, then you should fucking pay to chop your balls off and fucking draw a new cunt on you. Maybe. Anyways, so what? My bad. I cut you off. What?
I just remember and now it's gone.
Oh, it's gone. Yeah, that's my son. That's me too. Anyways, so that's what happens. That's what happens when you work for too long, when you work for the man too long. Or they told him, hey, you either do this or we're going to show all the videos of you at Epstein Island to the world.
Wait, what is that island again?
Epstein, the one that was you can't say the real world because we got we didn't get a strike, but we got a
warning?
No, we got because we played you played the song that I was telling you. Oh, don't play that song. Remember last episode? You played a video and it had a song and yeah, YouTube fucking got us for that again. Anyways, so there's that. And what was I saying? I lost my train of thought now. Anyways, whatever. Let's go to the next one. What is the next one? Pull it up first and then. Okay, so this is an idea for if you don't. This is whatever.
Well, I haven't even showed it yet. So do you want me to like show it right now?
Well, this is funny. Go ahead. Just restart. Just close it, open it, and close it. Show it and restart the video. Click on the speaker at the bottom. Oh, there we go. This is a great idea if you don't have a lighter to start a fire.
Why would you want to start a fire?
Well, the kitchen needs a light. Look at that.
What?
Look at how psychotic she looks. You're like, oh my God, I did it. So what she did was rub a blanket over her hair, and that creates a static shock in your body. And if she was to touch him, she would have gave him a shock. But she touched the kitchen that had running fuel on it, and that's how you start a fire. Which you know,
I want to try that.
this is it's funny. Oh fuck! Why is this down there?
I don't know.
This is kind of funny though. Go ahead and pause it. It's kind of funny because look, it's funny and all, but it goes to show how dangerous it is. Like say somebody left the thing for the stove on, and then the gas is just leaking out constantly, right? And then somebody goes and gets shocked or shocks something, and then it goes to your house. Boom. Big old fucking fire. So, you know, it's cool and all, but it should be a lesson for everybody.
So then that basically means
is a possibility.
So
yeah.
we just basically have our own killer weapons then.
You kind of do. You know, there is this thing, I think I forgot which text it is, but it's like they had an old weapon. They had I want to say it's like the Hindu stuff, the Egypt ancient stuff, and the hieroglyphics that supposedly they had a weapon, and with this weapon that they had, they would fucking kill everybody. But it was like a rod or something like that.
Like, would it generate anything?
Well, energy.
So then, yeah, that's just electricity then.
But how? I mean, who knows? I mean, I think we're getting close to that. You know how you were talking, what I was telling you, like, remember when all this AI started?
Yeah.
Like how bad it looked, the videos and all that?
Yeah.
But look at the videos today.
Yeah, they're kind of creepy.
They are, because they look so realistic. They look very real. I mean, it'll get to a point where you can't even tell, you know, what's real. I think we're already at the point where most of the stuff, we don't know what's real and all.
Oh, yeah, Frank almost believed one until I told him that was AI.
See what I mean? It's so easy to fool anybody with those. It was so easy to fool the two guys that created the Matrix of becoming women now. So, you know, just so you know. Anyways, don't blow up your house with a static shock from your body. Just be aware of that.
Next one?
Yeah, let's go to the next one. There was nothing much to that one. I thought it was funny. It's not as funny as I thought it was. Now, this one is hilarious. This one's in Spanish. Pull it. This one's in Spanish. I'll try. So he's saying, let me see.
Muy buenas tardes a todos los seguidores.
Good afternoon
Creo
to
que
all my
está por nuevamente
followers.
transmitiendo.
I'm
Ahora nos
transmitting.
encontramos. Híjole.
That's what happens when you're fucking nosy. You see, you didn't have to go down there to fucking look at the accident. You can see the accident fucking fine from up there. But no, your fat ass decides, oh, it's a great idea to hop down and go look at it and take a closer look. Face first, roll down like a big fat ball. I thought that was funny too. But see, this is what I'm telling you. I need more shock value because I've already seen this video. So, you know.
Oh, that one was unexpected.
Boy, if I didn't know, it would have been funnier, my reaction. Anyways. So, you know, this is what happens when you're fucking nosy. You can take it off now. This is what happens when you're fucking nosy. Sometimes you just have to learn to watch from afar. I think at all times. This is me. This is how I run my fucking life. Like, I see something, but I'm not a bitch. I won't say anything. Right? Mm-hmm. Like, you know how school says, you see something, say something. Well, if nobody's getting hurt and you see something, well, don't say anything. But if somebody is getting hurt, yeah, you should say something.
Yeah, but people don't just run to it instead of actually saying something.
Yeah, because most people want to see the fight, want to see whatever the fuck is going on. Right? So now that was pretty funny. So don't be nosy. Go to the next one.
All right.
Now this one's more spectacular. This
Yeah, that one's a video.
yes. This one is more spectacular, right? Now, pause it. Now, we all know you could train your dog to do whatever it wants. You could even train a rabbit to do almost whatever you want. You could train birds to say anything you want. But training fucking sharks,
That's probably going to be a pain in the ass, and you probably end up getting killed.
well, not this guy. Watch the video.
Can't tell if that's a bull shark.
I think they're nursing shark, whatever the fuck it's
A
called.
nursing shark?
But look how impressive this is. He's probably had him in captivity forever, though. That's the thing. Who cares? Keep him there. Another apex predator from the ocean can be trained to do what you want. Like he gave him the signal when he tapped the bucket on the board.
And they're all just...
He said, "If we give him a second, they'll come to me and watch." They're all finding their way to him.
So then he's just basically Aquaman, but with sharks.
Look at him.
What? What?
That's what he told him to do. Now they're all there. Like, move your tail. See? Faster.
What?
Splash water. The next one. Continue. Your turn. Silence. Get off.
What?
Look at that.
I'm pretty sure the seagull is pretty shocked too. There's like a seagull watching them
Yeah,
too.
pause it. So that's fucking impressive. Look, you can say, "Oh, this is animal torture." You know, there'll be more than one fucking jerk off saying this is animal torture. Shut the fuck up. You existing are an animal torture. I'm an animal. You're torturing me with your stupid thoughts. So quit that stupid shit. "Oh, this is animal torture." Shut the fuck up. No, it's not. That's fucking impressive. You know what? It's kind of, it depends on the dog too. It's kind of easy to train a dog. But think of the fucking struggle to train a shark to do that.
I would say that was like around 20 or 14 sharks.
How the fuck do you get this idea? Like, though, this is a great idea. I'm going to train the shark to do this. I mean, that's the easy part. How do you fucking train the shark to do that? I mean, obviously, the how would be a lot of food.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Because you gotta give them signals that they'll understand that's food coming. And by that time that they're really good at following instructions, even if the food doesn't come, they'll still think that the food is coming, so they'll fucking do whatever he's asking them to do. But again, an animal
So
in
then
the
could he-
water, how do they understand those signals? You know what I mean?
Well, so then could he just like casually swim with them then?
I don't know about that. I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, if he's got them well fed, I don't see why not. But even then, those are animals that just eat.
I want to see.
But you saw how he moved backwards, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it was because the board was tilting too much forward or what. But that's very
Well,
impressive.
yeah, I know, but if you like fall in front of the shark, I know they'll have like an instant reaction on attacking.
If that guy was in the greatest nation in the world, goddamn America, then he would be a genius. But he's in the shithole place, so not so much of a genius. Anyways, that's impressive to train. You know what? Some of the kids today need to be taught by that guy, because that guy fucking got them by the fucking balls, and they do what they want. Now kids nowadays, most kids nowadays, you know what? I don't consider myself the greatest parent in the world, but I will make sure my kids are not fucking idiots. Right? Yeah. If you're acting stupid, what do I tell you? Stop acting stupid, right? Yeah.
Or a dumbass.
Yeah, I don't sugarcoat shit for your ass and nothing. If you're being an idiot, I mean, like, why the fuck are you being an idiot? Yeah, that'll teach you not to do that. Yeah, you want to do that again? And that's how most of us that are in their mid 30s, early 40s. That's how we were taught. Yeah, let him do it. Let him do it again. Let him see what happens. Let him learn. Let's see if he'll fucking want to do it again. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, or else you grab the cord.
Yeah, the cord. Anyways, go on the next one. Let's look at the next one. Let's see what we got. I forgot what that one is, to be honest.
That's another video. So
I know, but I forgot what it is. Oh, this one's fun. Okay, pause it. So this is what I was saying when we said we have hobby horse, hobby motorcycle, jousting, forklift competitions, frog fucking competition, frog races, pig races, and the sperm race. What other ones we?
Did you already say the slapping one?
Oh, the most idiotic one, slapping contest. There's so many ways to make money. Set up your own contest. Now, out of all the competitions we've gone, we've seen some cool ones. The frogs is like retarded. Pig race is just dumb. The hobby horse, well, you're an idiot. Slap contest, well, that takes the fucking icing on the cake. You're a dumbass. You're just fucking asking, knock me out. And I'm not even going to defend myself. But this one, this sandwich eating competition is the best I've ever seen. Go ahead and play it.
Oh, they're already going. Sub proximity meter is up. They're close to it. Now they're very close.
There's
to
a sandwich hanging in the middle of the ring. All they got to do is take one bite out of that sandwich and they win. And there's three girls fighting.
Oh, is she gonna get it? Oh!
There's two girls actually fighting. Look at that. She got a
Yellow
yellow card.
for excessive force there.
She used too much. She's not supposed to push each other like
She
that.
dropped the tomato.
Look at the tomato. You move the cursor from the middle of the fucking video.
Fighters. Facing the threat of expulsion.
Look at her face.
Eyes of a
Look at this move, Max.
I'm checking
She
it.
landed nose first.
Boom.
The tomato was already there.
You said the tomato was already there.
El Boogie.
Oh, see, that's the greatest competition you'll ever see in your life. I think this is a lot better than, this is a lot safer for sure than slap contest. Anything else is just as stupid. But this is what I'm saying. Look, if you don't learn to do anything with podcasts, you should at least learn that you can make a competition out of anything and you can make a living off of that. Because people pay to be there. And someone's making money off of that. It might not be the two fighters, or whatever you want to call it. No, it's kind of new. But what I'm saying is, the people competing might not be making a lot of money. They might be making a couple $100, maybe $100 or something, maybe $20. I don't know. But the dude that set up this fucking competition, he's making a good chunk of change. At least enough for a weekend. You know what I mean? So if you don't learn to be a professional podcaster or a professional producer, you should at least learn that you can make a competition and make people do stupid shit and you can make money off of it. So yeah, we go to the next one. But this is what I want to say before you play this one. Look, now, this is what you have to learn. This is what you have to seek in your life. Okay? Don't go off of looks. See how people carry themselves and how they treat others, and that's how you'll learn what a good partner for the rest of your life would be. Okay? So you as a what is it? What I forget. A high valued, there you go. A high valued male in the world. This is what you'll be seeking to do. Watch, play that next video. This is what you should seek to find
be a wife in the 1950s,
when you're ready to find a wife.
To do.
She must know how to cook, know food.
Yep.
She must know how to set her table attractively.
Pause it.
She must
You know that nowadays, like, you know how your mother treats me? They call those people that treat their partner, their husbands or partners like that. They call them slaves. So in a way, your mother would be a slave to me. Okay, that's what the people would call it, right? But because she cooks, she cleans, she does just about everything for us. She's considered a slave to the system. That she's not free as a woman. But this is just the basics things. Like you choose a partner for you both to take care of each other. I take care of certain things and she takes care of other certain things. Right? That's how it should be. It shouldn't be like, oh, you give 50% of your effort to me and I give 50% of my effort to you. No. That's not how it works in a relationship. Now, every single motherfucker will tell you, yeah, we both give 50-50. No. It's 100. Both sides should give equal amounts, not just the half of half. Everybody should put 100% of their effort into a relationship. And you should learn this. And if somebody is not giving you 100% of their effort into the relationship, then that's not for you. But also, you make sure that you're not an asshole either, okay? Well, anyways, go ahead. Keep watching. This is what a real woman should know. This is from like the 1950s. It was a commercial, by the way.
Commercial?
Yeah.
Labor-saving device and how best to conserve her time and energy. She must know clothes, how to buy, and how to make them.
Your mother knows that.
She must face death to bring children into the world.
Yep.
She must raise them, care for them.
You made it through 13. Did you raise you and care for you?
Yeah.
Exactly.
To her husband,
And look, and most importantly,
wife and a mother.
she doesn't just feed you
She must stir his ambition.
like
Pull him
junk food. Like most of the food that you eat, what is it? Isn't it homemade?
Yeah.
It's all made from scratch, right?
Although I like the fries she makes them.
But it's all made from scratch. And we don't use oils. We use pig fat, which is a lot healthier than oils. You know what oil was made for?
Right.
Like that canola oil, the one that everybody uses and that they promoted as heart healthy oil and shit. Mm-hmm. Well, that oil was made by a Canadian company that was making oil for tanks. After World War II, there was they had a lot of extra oil left over. They didn't know what to do with it.
So they made it into a thing you can cook with.
They made it into cooking oil. So people are cooking with machine oil, by the way.
Now, you want to know what's funny, though?
What is funny?
Now that you mentioned Canada, one of my friends live over there right now.
Hey, are they?
Yeah.
What does he say about Canada?
He says it's nice over there, but he doesn't like the currency it's named as much.
What's the currency?
I don't know. It was like a coin that was called a loonie, I think.
Yeah, that's the loony bin. Anyways, Canada is just America's little brother, right? The little brother always wants to copy what the big brother is doing. So, you know. Which makes Canada go extra harder on the stupid gay shit that is going on right now. Speaking of gay shit, there was I think it was in Atlanta or I don't know where. There were some kids that defaced the gay flag, meaning they stepped over it, they did all kinds of shit. They ran it over and they did that. So now they're going to jail for 10 years for doing that. But look at all the stupid beaners here in fucking California and burning the American flag. Nothing's happening to them. Shouldn't they be going to jail for defacing the American flag?
Yeah.
And they're going, and these kids are going to jail for fucking burning and stepping on a gay flag. That's not even official. Nobody voted on that shit. So, you know, that's ridiculous, retarded to me. The thinking like, oh, it's okay to put fucking kids in jail for burning the gay flag, but all the people burning the American flag, oh, no, that's okay. They're just peacefully protesting, California said.
Oh, wait, I forgot I can't say his name anymore.
Who?
H.
H.
Hey.
I don't know.
Hit.
Hit?
Okay, never mind. I'll tell you.
Just say it.
I don't want to say it when YouTube.
Who cares?
Hitler.
Oh. Well, he was right. Oh, yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there. Nobody was there. Nobody was there to see the 6 million people die. But everybody saw over 33 million people die. During World War II, there was like 33 or 35 million people dead from World War II alone. Oh, but 6 million from the Jews, that's the worst shit ever. Everybody else can go fuck themselves. But you know what? It's a good thing that they're paying more attention to the Jews. It's a good thing. That way we know. And you know, that guy, he didn't die in Hungary or wherever the fuck they said they found him in a bunker. He died in
Argentina, you said?
Yes, he died in Argentina not that long ago. I think I want to say 2005, I want to say it's when allegedly he died, something like that. But anyways, if you are in the market for a wife or a girlfriend, make sure she knows how to cook. That's the most important shit.
I just see a lot of people making jokes on women. Go make me a sandwich.
Yeah, you know, that's funny. It's that joke is outdated, so you know, it's not, it's whatever. Anyways, go on to the next one. What time is it? What time are we at?
46 minutes.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
317 is a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit.
Oh,
The market.
shit. You know what? I understand that you got to save money. I understand. But when you have billions of dollars in your bank account, what the fuck is $3 going to do to you?
Barely anything.
Nothing. You won't even notice those $3.
Well, yeah,
And I know for a fact because I was listening to Joe Rogan talk, right? He was telling his friends, what did he say? But he was like, he told one of his friends, why don't you just tip those people $100 on their tip? You'll make their whole week. He's all like, oh yeah, but that's $100. He's like, he looked at him, he's like, yeah, $100 is not gonna do anything to your bank account. So meaning these people can tip $100 and they won't even notice it. But they're so greedy that $100, oh, this is mine. But you know what? I get it. You work hard to earn your money. I get it. But look at, just read the caption on this. Just read it to me. I want to get more pissed off.
Buffett who holds...
That's his name, Warren Buffett, yeah.
Oh, Buffett who holds 334 billion cash saves 0.
Just read it. Just read it.
Just saves 22 cents for breakfast today.
Doesn't it say 322?
Not, I didn't mean to say 22 cents for breakfast today because of the market went down.
See what I mean? You really have to be a piece of shit to be like, oh, I'm going to save 22 cents today because the market's down. Like, dude, you have billions of dollars in your bank. If you give $1 million to every single American, I said it, American. I'm Central American, so I'm American. If you give $1 million to every single people in the country, you will still have billions of dollars left.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure you would just only go down like a couple million.
Yeah. There's only 355 million people in the U.S., probably 400 million. But you would still have, well, how much does he have? How many billions?
334
You would
billion.
still have 330 probably $1 million. So, I mean, thinking that you're going to, I'm going to save 22 cents today because the market's down. That's just something you put out to the world just so that people can see it. Just so that people can be like, oh, if I save money, I could have billions of dollars too. Well, guess what? No, because they made it so difficult that you won't be able to save money either way. Anyways, that shit just pissed me off when I saw it, and I was like, I gotta share this to the world. Look at this fucking idiot saying because he saved 22 cents, he's a billionaire.
Do you still want me to play it?
No, I don't even want to look at his fat face, stupid ass.
Next one.
Yeah, let's go to the next one.
It takes a team of highly skilled engineers to land a fly on somebody's head.
Oh, like check this out. I want to say this is true. But look, this is how they easily distract people from what's really going on. Like I said, Israel attacked Iran. So Iran attacked Kuwait. Kuwait, I think it was, the United States base in Kuwait. They attacked it there. But everybody told everybody, hey, we're going to attack here. And then the other ones were like, oh, yeah, we're going to attack there because you attacked here. So everybody knew the attacks were coming, okay? And it was a distraction for the birthright citizen bill that they're trying to take away. Meaning if you were born from parents that are not American citizens, that means your kids will not be citizens either way. Yes, that's what that means. Anyways, but this is the type of shit that they do to distract people from what's really going on. Check this out.
We typically get hired to land a fly on high-profile political candidates during live events that are being broadcast to a large audience. You might have seen our work in 2016 when we landed a fly right on Hillary Clinton's eyebrows, or more recently,
that did happen, by the way.
Debate when we landed a fly on Mike Pence's head, and it sat there for about 2 minutes. The objective is usually to distract the viewer from what the candidate is saying, and more importantly, distract the media from reporting.
Everybody was paying attention to that fly and not what he was saying.
And let's face it, nobody remembers what Mike Pence said during those 2 minutes our fly was sitting on his head. We design and engineer all of our models in-house. Our first prototype was used in 2009 to land on President Obama's face. Unfortunately, he was able to smack it down and completely destroy our prototype, which was unfortunate because it was really expensive.
See?
But we plan to debut
So
our
it
next
is
generation
real.
of flies in the upcoming and final presidential debate. That particular model is able to drop a tiny little poop on the candidate's head. So we're really excited about it. It takes a team of...
Wait, so there's like real guts in it, or is it just like robotic guts?
It's all robotic.
Well, because then doesn't that mean there could be some robot flies right now flying around?
Well, check this out. Fucking Bill Gates. During the pandemic, they were breeding all these mosquitoes. They bred all these mosquitoes so that these mosquitoes could get rid of West Nile virus, all the viruses that could kill people from mosquitoes, right? They did that. And then they put all those mosquitoes out so they could breed with regular mosquitoes and get rid of all those other mosquitoes, because only mosquitoes that don't carry that virus are going to be born, that are going to be growing.
So then just basically mix them.
Well, no, they'll get rid of all the air quotes. They're trying to get rid of all the bad
Mosquitoes?
Yeah, all the ones that have all those infections or whatever you want to call them, right? So they get rid of that. But now that he did that during the pandemic, right? But now he's gotten rid of a lot of trees and a lot of flowers and all that, right? So now, because he's saying we have a bee problem, like bees to pollinate the trees and all that. So he's now making robot bees that will pollinate everything. Air quotes. Meaning they can make those bugs. They have micro robots, so that's possibly 100% real.
Well, yeah, I know the beetles is like 100% possible.
Well, what, you think the fly is not?
No, I never even knew that.
Well, there it is. It's happened. It's only happened. I mean, it's happened a couple times. It's not only happened just once. So that means they are fucking with it. And they do anything to distract people. And they don't even need to do that in reality, because they got fucking HARP. And HARP is like this shock wave that they send to your brain, and then they fuck your head up, and then you're thinking,
just get you distracted.
Yep. They could do that. Just be aware. Okay, go on to the next one. Just know that their distractions
could be made up.
Now, we've talked about... click on it and just don't play it. Now, we talked about the Mandela effect. Pikachu having a black tail, which everybody said, no, he didn't.
This was like a couple of days ago when I asked Frank, did Pikachu ever had a black tail? He said yes.
Well, that's what I mean. Everybody remembers it as a black tail, right? Everybody.
Well, just
even your mother was like, oh, I liked him better when he had a black tail. And I was like, what? He's always had a black tail. What are you talking about? And she was like, no, he doesn't. Like, look. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's the Mandela effect, right? And also, Michelangelo's David, hard eyes. That motherfucker never had hard eyes. Now he does. I mean, if it did have hard eyes, wouldn't that be like an important thing to tell people? Like, look at his eyes. It's like, damn, that's impressive. How did they do that back then? You know what I mean? But apparently, it's always been there. And now the one Oreos.
You almost knocked it down, by the way.
I know, I felt that. And now Oreos, right? Stoof. It used to be stuffed. And now it's just stoof. So what the fuck? And they changed that one, and it was like, what? Like, no, you're wrong. I was like, no, I'm right. I know what the fuck I remember. I'm a fat ass. I used to eat Oreo cookies. And I used to get especially the stuffed ones. And stoof doesn't even make sense. Stuffed makes sense. It's like, okay, double stuffed. Like, that makes a lot of sense. But stoof, who the fuck is writing this shit? Now, the most popular one that everybody could remember is like, now, take that off. And open up a new tab up there. Open up a new tab. Now type fruit of the loom. Down there. Down. Right there. Type fruit of the loom. Okay. Fruit of the loom. Loom. Yeah. Click on it and then go to images. Pull it up. Show it.
Images.
Show it.
Oh yeah, this right.
Yeah. Show it. Show it.
Okay.
Okay, look. This is what everybody says it is now. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And you ask people, but in the 90s, it had a cornucopia. And they were like, no, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, like, there's people that remember not having a cornucopia.
It's like a little thing right there, like right over here.
That's called a cornucopia. Now, go back. No, you keep showing it. No. Just back up. Yeah, click on that one up there. No, the other one. That one. Yeah. See, people are going to be like, oh, that's what it looks like. There's no cornucopia. Okay, now, I'm here to tell you that it did have a cornucopia. And I think I've already talked about this, as a matter of fact. Supposedly, Fruit of the Loom did something somewhere that they got sued for, and they did a whole rebranding thing, and that's why they took the cornucopia off. But I will show you proofs that it's always had a cornucopia. Go back to the video on Instagram. Now play that video. Look at that. Pause it. What does it have? What's that? What does it have? The cornucopia. Fruit of the Loom with a cornucopia. It had a cornucopia at one point in time.
Yeah, I even remember it had it.
Exactly. Everybody remembers it. And now
it's just gone.
It's gone. It doesn't have it. They even said that it didn't, but it's you know what? There's a kid that was like, I think at the time he was like 13 years old or something. He's a young kid. He talked about how CERN turning on their particle collider, they destroy the Earth, which knocked everybody into a different dimension, a dimension that was right next to our original dimension. They got pushed into that one, so that's why all these things are missing from the Mandela effect.
Two dimensions just smashing together.
Well, no, we got knocked into the other one.
So then one got missing too and got sent to the
other. No, our original got destroyed, and then we got pushed. Our timeline got pushed into a different dimension, and that's why Pikachu doesn't have a black tail no more. And then people say the cornucopia wasn't never there, but obviously it was there.
Well, what's very funny though is that everybody even remembered about all the old stuff.
Not everybody, because if you ask some people, they were like, "Oh no, I don't remember that." But that's people that don't pay attention. But most people that pay attention will remember things clearly. But also, the government could do it, and that's how they mess with people. That's how they mess with everybody's perception of the world. But anyways, I didn't think I would get this much out of today, but apparently I did.
And also, we're at 59.
Yeah, we'll cut it there.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the non-binary, thank you very much. We are our 2 cents and deuces.